I'm not the sharpest smart. I'm not the most intellectual, or maybe my IQ is okay, but I had a emotional and spiritual element too because of the charisma. And the
Right.
Marine Corps really locked in on that because they know. Look at all of our battles from the Pacific, from Vietnam, Pacific especially. Well, all of our history, to be honest, it's the charisma of the Marines.
John
That's
Basilone. Yeah.
Yes, bro. He's my greatest hero,
I love that
Basilone.
guy. Yeah.
And even that we're called devil dogs as we're charging through Bellow Woods. This spiritual, almost a connection. It's got to be a spiritual connection way back to the Greeks, and to Alexander the Great. It is a warrior spirit that the Marine Corps has harnessed, and so it was that charisma and the passion that I had to go above and beyond, for no other reason than passion in of itself is a pursuit.
Right.
And brother, it was very, very difficult. That first year, they put me on camp guard. I was an infantryman. I rarely got to see the sun because I was indoors doing relief in place and making sure cats are getting out of the rack. And then I'd go out in the Humvees to do some freaking changeovers. And so I PT'd in the squad bay a lot. I didn't have much time to get out and run, so I just jump roped all the time. I did whatever I could. And then when Recon came through Horno, the corporal of the guard, I guess I was also the honor grad at SOI and like the super squad. So they put up my name, and it changed my life because I was not a strong swimmer. I was an okay swimmer. I had no swim training. We say in Recon, there's no such thing as a badass. There's only trained and untrained. And
Right.
that's the truth. That's in life.
That's true.
That's in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was intimidated. I was scared, and I wasn't going to do it. If it was up to me, I wasn't going to do it. I was scared. I saw the Recon brothers. I saw that dual cool candy. I saw these superheroes, and I didn't think I could. Man, I was a second-class swimmer, all right? But it was the shame, my man. My squad mates, teammates, and matter of fact, that all this SOI crew, they were still calling me guide back then because I was the guide from boot camp.
Wow.
They were so motivated. They said, "Oh, guide's gonna smash it. Guide's gonna smash the in-doc." And I remember as that corporal of the guard, this really squared away, wonderful corporal that put my name up. He's calling out the names. I was back by my rack, kind of far away, and I did not want to come out as he was talking. But then I heard all the other young Marines saying, "Yeah, God's gonna smash it. God's gonna go Recon." I took a deep breath. I'm like, "Fuck,
got to do it."
I got to do it. I got to do it at least for them.
Yeah.
I got to do it for them." And I was so dominant on the land. I was so dominant. Number one in the ruck run, number one in the PFT. It was so dominant. By the time I got to the pool, I'd been there for half an hour before even the next captain or staff sergeant got in. And
Wow.
these are hardened Marines. Some
Wow.
scout snipers, some Rangers already. Like squared away, some master parachutists, gold wingers. And I was there waiting, and I was just breathing, and I just knew that my entire life is going to hinge on this next hour in the pool. This next hour in the pool, everything is on the line. And all the other Marines were more fatigued than me. And I swam as hard as I could for that 500 meter with camis and the abandoned ship drill, and then treading water with the rifle over your head. I didn't even know how to egg beat or kick or really frog kick then. I was just kicking like a,
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
I had the eye of the germ. I was just kicking flutter kicks, you know what I mean? And then when they said go, and then we had to do that half an hour of drown proofing with the sharks attacking you. Holy moly. at that time, after I made it through that portion, at that time in my life. And I had already had hepatitis as a kid, all my teeth rotted out, lice, worms, abused, neglected. I'd fought the best in China. I'd fought the best in Russia. I fought American heavyweights, even though I was a light middleweight, because they didn't have any middleweights for me. Everything, my wrestling career, my freaking everything. Nothing was as tough as
Yeah.
that last half hour. When I made it through that, and then I got to do the 5 mile slick run. It's like, all right. And then I went to ARS, Amphibious Reconnaissance School in Virginia. And it was so difficult. Dave, it was so difficult. I didn't know anything. I'd never really been on patrols outside of SOI. I'd been on guard duty. I didn't really know. I was not a fleet Marine yet, really. I didn't know anything. I was having to learn it all there in 3.5 months competitively. Like the first day, 120, 130 showed up. By the second day, there's only 80 of us. By the end of the week, there's 50 of us. By 3 weeks, there's 20 of us.
Wow.
And it's dog eat dog. Everybody. And by the way, some of these brothers are my dearest brothers, and they sing my praises now. But they were like, "You effing boot! You don't rate. You don't rate to be here.
Right.
You don't deserve to be here. You know, I've been in the Marine Corps for 10 years, and I finally got to ARS.
What the hell are you doing here?
Yes,
Scumbag.
it's hard, brothers. So
Yeah.
I wasn't getting no love. Always on duty, even though we're doing 20-hour days. You know how it goes. I paid my dues, Dave.
Man,
I paid
that's
my
awesome.
dues, and that went on for about 3 years. But so blessed. I mean, immediately at the aptitude, I went to pre-scuba. Roger Sparks, the highest decorated pararescueman of all time, legend Recon Marine. He was my instructor. Legend.
Oh, wow.
He's a Force Blue Team 1 member.
Okay. Wow.
He saw my aptitude. I went through pre-scuba. Boom. Now I'm to combat dive. From combat dive, right to scout sniper in Virginia, the schoolhouse. I'm a Lance Corporal, and I'm a Lance Corporal, and I'm a Recon Marine, a scout sniper, and a combat diver.
Oh my gosh.
And by the time I'm a corporal, I'm already a jumper and seer trained and urban RNS, urban sniper, and explosives. I mean, it was just go. And yeah, brother,